Meine Damen, meine Herren, willkommen zurück zu einem neuen Adventure. Zum 11. The Secret Wilds.
What's on the horizon today?
That's right. From Madame Olivia herself. Looks like you impressed her last time you met. She's asked that you speak with her at Plunder Outpost. You might want to hurry. I've learned it's best not to get on her bad side.
Madame Olivia braucht wieder deine Hilfe mit Tascha. Sie ist Leiterin des Orden der Seelen im Plunder Outpost. Es wird immer schlimmer. Larina. Es wird immer schlimmer. Larina. Generell. Guten Abend.
I foresaw your journey to this place.
Abenteuer fortsetzen. Jawohl.
Once more, I bid you welcome. It has been some time since we spoke of a cure for Tasha's curse. Briggsy believed that a cure did indeed exist, a remedy created by the ancients long ago. Her memories are quite clear.
Yeah, when I was young, Briggsy told me all about her hunt for the secret stars. Whatever those are. Funny thing though, some of my pages are missing. I don't remember doing that.
No matter. I have imbued Briggsy's mask with her memories. Use it and Tasha's drawings to guide you through the wilds.
Oh, before you go, this is one of Briggsy's gifts, but it matches a picture from the book. Thought it might come in handy.
I would advise caution, however. Briggsy never did obtain her cure. If you follow in her footsteps, I fear you are fated to discover why.
Okay. Also, dieses Buch gehört Tascha, also Hände weg. Hallo, ich bin Tascha, ich bin 5¾ Jahre alt, fast 6. Meine beste Freundin ist Briggsy, sie ist wirklich mutig und die beste Piratin aller Zeiten. Dies ist ihre Geschichte, wie sie das Heilmittel für den schrecklichen Skelettfluch fand. Ich habe die Zeichnungen gemacht, um es spannender zu machen. Flüchte sie zuerst zu diesem unheilvollen Ort. Zweitens zur Old Faithful Island, dann drittens zur Morodas Arsch. Hab Briggsys Maske benutzt, um rote Sterne zu sehen. Briggsy vergräbt Schlüssel und Steindinger. Eine Steineule und ein hübscher Schmetterling. Darunter haben sie einige Schlüssel versteckt. Hat sie einige Schlüssel versteckt? Ich konnte Deutsch super. Darunter hat sie einige Schlüssel versteckt. Manchmal waren die Sterne sehr schnell. Wusch. Sie sehen aus wie die Spitzen einiger Berge. Briggsy gräbt immer noch. Ein wunderschöner Panther. Gruselige Spinne. Briggsy hat mehr Sachen versteckt. Wusch. Als nächstes sah sie eine Palme. Und es war etwas Besonderes für die Uralten. Ein fuchsiger Fuchs und eine Sanduhr. Wie auch in unserer Küche. Komisch. Ein schöner Wasserfall. Es ist ein weiteres Rätsel. Immer noch dabei, Dinge zu begraben. Lange Zeit. Sehr gerückt Mast.
We're looking for a story that leads us to the skeleton curse and its cure. This is the beginning of that story. An owl. My belief is that it represents a wise leader, perhaps a king.
Okay, das Adventure ist geil. Bis jetzt bin ich extrem zufrieden mit dem, was die da konstruiert haben. Was?
A butterfly. It must relate to the other constellations somehow. Butterflies are colourful and fleeting. They hop from one flower to the next in search of nectar. So perhaps this is a person who shared those traits. But it must be an important one to be placed among the stars. This one's more abstract.
By force.
These peaks do not represent a real place. Believe me, I looked. They seem to indicate a difficulty, like a mountain to be climbed and overcome. Maybe the butterfly is the son or daughter of the king, a carefree type, but bound by duty. So he had to shape up and do something worthwhile, or prove himself.
Briggsy. Okay, das sieht immer geiler.
This one's more abstract.
So, ich bin schlecht duft an, bis ich Trottel bin. Ich bin ein Trottel! Dann machen wir den ganzen Scheiß nur mehr um Fischen, das ist zu rum zum Abnehmen, wenn ich sie da hinzufügt. Gott verdammt noch einmal! Naja, besser so als sonst was. Passt. Wurscht, weiter geht's. Passiert manchmal so ein dummer Fehler. Kann doch mal passieren. Ja gut, ab nach Old Faithful. Valhalla! Good evening!
Good evening. Are you doing the quest?
Yes!
Okay, you can come, we are friendly.
I'm also friendly, I'm here for the adventure.
I remember this. My favorite. A panther. Beautiful and deadly. Remind you of anyone? So, I feel a connection to this one. A strong woman who gets given a bad rap. My intuition tells me we're looking at another relative of the king. Or the prince.
Haben wir den ersten Schlüssel. I'm just doing the adventure. Hello. I'm just here for the adventure. What's your goal? Oh, you're retarded. Nice to know. You're retarded and don't have ears. Gott verdammt in der Höhe. Was ist das? What is your goal? I don't speak Russian.
Hello.
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 What?
I'm just here to do the adventure, so I would be very appreciative if you would just let me stay here. I'm not here to attack you, I just want to do the goddamn adventure.
Okay, but wait, 1 minute, okay? I need to talk to my friend, okay?
If you attack me, I have invited someone that can destroy you. See this guy? This guy got banned because he was too aggressive. This guy can completely annihilate you if he gets on your ship. I get off my weapon. Maybe they're nice. If they're nice, you can let them live, Captain. If the assholes make them suffer. Der Captain macht das jetzt. Und ich kann gechillt weiter mit Adventure machen. Oh, ich übergleicht.
Right, yes. A black widow spider. As deadly as one of Sud's terrible jokes. Reckon she's a weaver of webs too. And that means lies and intrigues. A woman close to the king. An advisor, or perhaps his queen? No doubt she led him astray somehow.
So, lass mir in den Himmel strahlen. Es ist so geil. Ich weiß, aus dem Nix. Das sind die kompletten Retards. Vielleicht nehmen wir Clips davon und machen sie bereits Bild draus. Und, warte. Das wäre, klar was. Die Palme.
This one had me beat for a while, but I worked it out. Of course I did. It's me. Old Suds used to say the palm tree had a ceremonial or even religious importance to the ancients. So, this palm tree must be a temple, even where the trials took place. If it is, then maybe the king's wayward son went there to prove himself, and he was probably manipulated by that vicious widow. But where is that blasted temple?
Das dauert ein wirklich sehr gutes Adventure, kein Scheißfloh. Das Feature, was da eingefügt haben, sollten sie im normalen Spiel auch benutzen. Also in normalen Sachen. Das kann super zu Legend of the Veil Upgrade passen. Aketiten. Ah, Fetzen fehlt uns noch, Flo. Ab geht die Post. Zünd die hinten an. Obwohl du kannst es Vera brennen lassen, wenn es dir Freude bringt. Wenn hier. Ich mag sie. Wo ist mein Schiff? Flo? Wo ist mein Schiff? Kamerad? Wieso bist du so leise? Ja, es gibt ja noch. Guten Abend, Mr. Volltrottel. Mein Hitten. Fick dich. Arrivederci. Grüßen Teufel von mir. Du kannst Vera mit einer spielen. Wie eine Katze mit einer Maus. Oder mach's Biskuiten. Mach das einfach breit. Für solche Pläne muss bestraft werden. Take the cannon and shoot yourself back over. I get the moral als Arsch. Putz dich, Flo. Putz dich. Hab ich gesagt. That's not the wrong item, that's a moral als Arsch. That's old faithful. You have wrong brain. Zu uns? Geil!
Da kommt eine Galeone.
Ich weiß, die war aber.
Wir sollten mal
Die war bei Old Faithful.
Ausschau halten.
Kriegst du hinterher gehabt? Ich fäll's aber cool rein. Hab kein Inventar, scheiße.
Mach die Kuhle. Why attack? Ja?
Die Bette ist auf mein Schiff.
Ich hab die geankert. Hier die. Sorry, Redbone. Auf die große schießen, ja. Redbone, I'm on your team. I'm on your team. Relax.
Also auf diese Maschine.
Nur auf die anderen drauf. Keine Ahnung, wo die sind.
Ja, die ganze Zeit Kugeln rein.
Ja.
Ich fahr bis auf 4 ab, oder sieht besser zu.
Passt auf, auf Vorder.
Alter, der macht mein Schiff zum Lagerfeuer. Was für ein Arschloch. Oh Gott, das war's. Ich besuche mal.
I see him. Good job. Ja.
Dann an zum letzten Stickel vom Adventure.
Now, where are we? Fox? Or a vixen? Cunning for sure. Like me, another strong woman. There's something about her place in the story. Made me think she wasn't a villain, this one. We should dig a bit more. See what we can find. Oh, now I get it. She comes after the temple, right? She's the high priest. Why didn't I see this last time?
Wie das schon gut aus. Was müssen wir erstmal die Glocken und Lerchen umleiten? Ja, ist nicht verbunden. Und im Auge.
This is all beginning to make sense. So, it's an hourglass. Big deal, right? While lesser minds probably couldn't solve this, I could see it meant two options,
Da bin ich bei.
right or wrong.
Hops.
The sands of
Good
fate.
job.
A
Beide
choice.
gleichzeitig.
Go one way or the other. I understand now. This must be a decision you have to make in the temple.
Hast du es denen gesagt?
Wunderschön.
Ja.
Das Schnurrbart.
Der Schnurrbart, ja.
Norbert und Joshua.
Da kommt auch eine Schaluppe, aber das ist von denen die, oder?
Welche Schluck? Wo, was?
Deren Schaluppe steht doch.
Ach so, Entschuldigung.
Ah, schauen wir jetzt das wir machen. Wo ist das Sternbild? Da drüben bist.
Bit of a climb, but worth it for the last piece of the puzzle. Finally, the waterfall. Again, I looked for this. Thought it was the entrance to the temple. It had to be some kind of barrier with something hidden beyond. But I know what you're thinking, pirate.
Habt ihr schon zusammengelegt?
Shroud breaker.
Ich bin gerade noch am
Breaks
vierten
down
machen.
the wall between two physical places. Of course. I can see it now. It is a barrier, but it leads to the Sea of the Damned. Probably green, like a phantom or an emerald. No wonder I could never find the temple. It was in the Sea of the Damned this whole time.
So, balgen mal hinten aus. So. Dann schauen wir schon unser Briggsy. Sind das alle? Dafür müsst ihr alle hier sein.
Ja? Ja?
Los, schieb den Arsch da oben! So, so.
How can the legendary Captain
Danke.
Briggsy be of service?
So, jetzt sind das.
Du darfst nicht weggehen, sonst klappt es nicht.
Here I am. Don't know why you look so surprised.
Ja.
You can stop gawping. We've got a temple to find.
Gib mir da.
Yes, yes. I learned all
That's
about
okay.
Tasha and the curse while we were sharing memories. According to what little sense is in your head, I'm dead, which I'm trying not to take personally, by the way. The question is, how am I back?
Okay.
Okay, die fehlenden Seiten aufgenommen. Irgendeine komische Wahrsagerkugel.
Ja. Kann die machen?
Bring die Kugel zu Olivia.
Okay. Also noch zu Olivia zurück.
Nee, die letzte Seite im Buch ist auch noch viele Schätze steht da.
It was only a matter of time before she manifested.
Könnt ihr das jetzt machen oder braucht ihr uns? Nee.
She would guide us in person with the amulet.
Don't count on it, Crookie. Something tells me you're to blame for Tasha's curse.
Correct. and the cure is sealed away within the temple. But we can constrain that curse until I decide otherwise. Buy your precious Tasha more time for the creation of my own
Wir
device.
verabschieden uns.
It will keep us safe
Jo,
while
dann.
we locate the temple. But you must come with us before we surrender.
Very well, Warsmith. Once you hand over this creation, then we have a deal. Anything. It will be your last mistake. Wait for us to go, then return to Tasha. Tell her she's going to be okay. I won't let her down again. Now hurry!
Sie war hier hinter einem antiken Tempel her. Es war unter Wasser, unzählig viele Skellies. Mitten im Tempel, wo ist das Heilmittel? Es sieht aus wie rosa Milch. Viele schätzbare und kostbare Sachen. Aber es ist eine Falle. Gruselige Monster hinter den Toren. Briggsy wollte es nicht rauslassen. Oh, ich bin halt geil. Flo, wir dampfen ab. Schiebt den Ansturm, wir gehen. Arrivederci, man sieht es irgendwann wieder. Da sind wir. Bringen wir es zu Ende. Flo, schiebt deinen Ansturm, ich darf den Menschen nicht beenden. Soll ich einfach abschließen? Du bleib da. Leise.
I can't believe it. Briggsy back after all this time. And she's still looking out for me.
Yes, and it would appear that Briggsy's sacrifice of her newfound freedom has paid off. Warsmith has indeed crafted this very special cursed cannonball to delay the spread of the curse. As to the true cure, I can see it resides in an ancient temple, long since lost, in which lurks a great evil. I need your help with something
Arena,
dangerous
be
enough
quiet.
to make Briggsy tear out the last pages of Tasha's story. Perhaps she left them behind as a warning. However, things are by no means over. The Dark Brethren hold all the cards. We must hope that Briggsy continues to serve their needs, or I fear...
Alright, you can say it. You fear I'll be lost? Well, I still believe Briggsy will do whatever it takes to save me.
Perhaps that is wise. Right now, I'm afraid belief is all we have.
Ja, 500k, 500k und zwar 50 Ancient Coins, das geht.
Hey, Pirate! I need your help with something.
Na gut. Wird dann wer einfüllen, was es gibt? Soll also das erste sein. Das ist ja schon was.
Look around! This is history in the making. The first place I landed in the Sea of Thieves. Not the grandest of entrances for a legend like me, I'll grant you. But it's where I managed to pick up my first ship. I say pick up. I think you can guess what I mean by that. Unless you're not as smart as you look. The Homeward Dove. That sloop was home to me for a long time. It was literally part of my journey to becoming Captain Briggsy, who I am today. Or at least who I was. Ah, the Unicorn Tavern. I loved this place. I'd tell such tales sitting by that fire. And every night, the same little girl would come and listen. Tasha. the nearest person I had to family, outside of Suds. She looked at me with eyes that somehow made me feel like a better person. The eyes of an innocent. I wanted to teach her everything I knew. Oh yes! The Shroudbreaker, the stuff of legends. It makes sense that it was me that put it together then, doesn't it? When I'm back from visiting the shores of gold, I've promised to spend loads of time with Tasha. Continue her training. Those are great times. I miss them. If I could have one wish, it would be to get back to them.
So, nächstes.
You know that I love the stars. If you don't, you really need to pay more attention. They're fascinating and beautiful. Modesty forbids me from comparing myself to them. I know, unusual for me. But I did see a kind of destiny in the stars. And so did my old friend, Suds. I never let the truth get in the way of a good yarn, but Suds was a stickler for accuracy. That's how we met. What he didn't know about the night sky and the way the ancients saw their strange stars wasn't worth knowing. I owe him a lot.
Gut. No. Nicht nice.
Of all the would-be pirates I've encountered in my time, one of the most promising was Rose. She really lived up to the nickname she had. Wild. I suppose I was partly responsible for her and her fate. After all, once you've met me, who doesn't want to become an adventurer extraordinaire? She never let danger scare her away. Just like I said, that did lead to problems. But she's with her dear, dear George now, and I'm glad they're both happy.
Meine Damen, meine Herren, es war mir eine Ehre. Habe die Ehre.